I'm Dr. McLeish Otuedon, the President and CEO of LeishTon Consulting and Board Gov Limited, and the Director of the LeishTon Center for Leadership and Governance Thinking. I'm here once again to talk about COVID-19. I spoke a few days ago on the first part of topic on COVID-19, where we talk about what is coronaviruses, what is specifically on what is COVID-19. We spoke about what are some of the symptoms. We also spoke about how is COVID-19 transmitted, and we gave you some of the statistics globally of what are the cases of COVID-19 and the deaths that have been recorded thus far. And we gave examples of specific countries, including Nigeria, where I'm speaking from. And today, I'm going to be talking about a very important question, which will be the second major question we want to respond to, which is what is community spread? And so with regard to COVID-19, what is community spread? And the concept has been used in many clients, has been used in the US by the Center for Disease Control. It has also been used most often used by WHO, the World Health Organization, and the Nigerian Center for Disease Control. So community spread when it comes to COVID-19 refers to when COVID-19 is transmitted from one person to another without the person who shared COVID-19 knowing that he or she has passed on COVID-19, and the person who is infected with COVID-19 also not knowing that it is Mr. A or B that actually infected him or her with COVID-19. And it's community spread as a concept with regard to COVID-19 is very, very dangerous. It's dangerous because I would try to explain it with the concept of what we have, most of us in Nigeria can relate to, which was Ebola. In the case of Ebola, what we were told was that you can only infect another person, or you can only share Ebola if you are symptomatic. And so you find out that before you can pass on Ebola to another person, you would have been secreting certain symptoms of the Ebola. However, when it comes to COVID-19, even though when you are symptomatic, that means you are not displaying any of the symptoms, such as you are not coughing, you don't have shortness of breath, you don't have a high fever, but you can still pass it on. And the danger with that is that an individual who passes the COVID-19 virus to another person is not able to even know that I've transmitted that disease to another person. The recipient also did not know. And what you find is that it continues to spread within that community on, and it continues and continues and continues until it becomes so widely spread in that community. And so what we have been told is that we need to avoid community spread by practicing social distancing. And so in the next video we're going to be releasing, we are going to be talking about what are some of the actions, what are some of the things you need to do to reduce or eliminate or ensure that COVID-19 is not shared or even transmitted to other persons. And so like I've said in our earlier video, I'm not a medical doctor, but I felt that I needed to share this because I had conversations with few friends, even with my mom, and I noticed that there was a little bit of knowledge gap, and I haven't read so much of this. And from a risk management perspective, because I'm a risk management practitioner, I thought that it's important for me to share this to the public. So thank you very much, and I hope that you stay safe, and that you ensure that you observe all the protocols, the rules, the regulations, the guidelines that have been issued by the Nigerian Center for Disease Control, and that you also observe all rules and protocols also released by the World Health Organization, and even from your local government, your state. And I hope that when this storm is over, we will see ourselves and we will say you made it, and make sure that you stay safe. You can also reach out to watch some of all other videos on COVID-19 via our social media network and our website. Our website is www.LeishTonAcademy.com. You can also go to our social media handle, Instagram at LeishTon Academy. You can also go to Facebook at LeishTon Academy, Twitter at LeishTon Academy, LinkedIn at LeishTon Academy. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again. Thank you.